Hi, it's November 2021. Bilibili, a leading video platform, building a video community, a beneficiary of Metaverse if it takes off in China. Let's just take a look at Bilibili's share price chart relative to Huya, Douyu, and construed. And here's the chart: Bilibili in purple, Huya in blue, Douyu in purple, and construed in green. You see that 6 month price-wise, Bilibili is the best performer. And why I traded Bilibili, as I explained in my Huya video, is that it's the strongest performer compared to all these kind of counters mentioned here in this video. And Douyu is really the weakest performer, and is evidenced by weak gross margin and MAU growth. Now we are only pending construed results. It's interesting to see how construed is going to fare, with it right now touching around 100 Hong Kong dollar. Here is just a series of regulations in China that I showed in my past video. This is just a recap. Game stocks like Tencent and NetEase have their share price jump after report that China will resume game approvals, whether it's Chinese tech regulations abating. Look at the share price, Tencent here, and NetEase share price here. Bilibili have a component business that's in gaming. So will these regulations abating benefit Bilibili? Think through. In terms of operating metrics, Bilibili is performing the best in terms of growing its MAU. But the market is still cheery after a big jump in MAU compared to the same period last year, unlike Huya, which has share price jump out on the day when it announced results. Its quarter-on-quarter growth is at 30% for the MAU. Year-on-year is 36%. In terms of net revenue, it's growing even faster quarter-on-quarter compared to MAU. Quarter-on-quarter growth at 16% and year-on-year growth at 61%. Here I show the MAU for each company: Bilibili, Huya, and Douyu. Bilibili grows at 36% in terms of MAU compared to the same period last year. Huya grew at 15%, and Douyu is the weakest, growing only 4%. Bilibili has the widest product range. Is it winner takes all? Bilibili website, Huya website, and Douyu website here. And Douyu, we actually only see that its MAU is only 73% of Huya MAU. Market is still paying a lot more for Bilibili compared to Huya and Douyu. Market is paying $124.6 per MAU, whereas for Huya is 25.5 and Douyu is 16.6. On this metric, market is really paying a lot more for Bilibili. It also reflects market confidence in its ecosystem as well as its market strength. Market pays 4x more compared to Huya, and market pays more 6 times compared to Douyu for Bilibili. Here's the market cap to net revenue chart for Bilibili, Huya, and Douyu. Is it winner takes all? Bilibili is definitely growing its share of value-added services, which is already 36.7% of its net revenue for 3Q 2021. Here's the VAS services revenue that grows over the periods. See that for 2Q compared to 3Q, VAS revenue is growing by 70% and paying users is growing at 14%, meaning per user is actually paying more for VAS services. Premium members up 42% year-on-year and 4.5% up quarter-on-quarter. And advertising revenue grows 12% quarter-on-quarter. Mobile games grows 13% quarter-on-quarter, in sync with the other business segment VAS, mobile games, advertising, except for e-commerce, which grows 27% quarter-on-quarter. The good news is China really resumed to actually approve online games and games, then this business segment will likely register better growth going into future. Gross margin decline deserves a closer look because gross margin has already declined below 20%. This is something that I'm not very comfortable with. And revenue sharing costs have definitely gone up from 33% of revenue in 4Q 2020 to 41% of revenue in 3Q 2021. It seems like platforms like Bilibili, Huya, Douyu are all paying a bit more for content creators, which explains for why they are having a lower gross profit margin in these few quarters. In trying to grow revenue, operating expenses has gone up as a percentage of revenue, and it's clearly that sales and marketing costs have gone up the most. You see, from 26% of the revenue in 4Q 2020 to 31% of revenue in 3Q 2021. Question to think through is whether such marketing expenses can be cut down once the company reaches significant scale in terms of MAU and DAU. Bilibili results are affected by non-recurring investment loss of around 724.3 million RMB. I adjusted it out to achieve a negative 1.9 billion RMB loss for 3Q 2021. Still a big jump of 76% as compared to 3Q 2020. but it depends on companies' execution to optimize marketing and content costs going to the future. If you can do so, I believe they can attain better operating margin going to the future. In the short term wise, I believe they have a very big cash balances of 24 billion RMB, including short-term investment, that can allow them to quickly scale up even more, pushing their MAU and daily active users number going higher. Metaverse is a concept, not product. So if people really want to see Bilibili go into Metaverse and developing products for Metaverse community, they definitely have to have a very high MAU and daily active users number. Listen to this audio recording by the company management on Metaverse.
As I mentioned in an investor conference earlier this year, Metaverse is a concept. It's not a product. And before this concept emerged, actually many of the elements associated with Metaverse already existed, whether it's virtual reality, a tight social community, or a system, social system, or self-reinforcing ecosystem. It's already existed, and there are a lot of companies already developing product on those concepts. For example, Facebook and Tencent, and actually Bilibili is one of them.
To me, Bilibili support level is around 77.6 USD. Near-term resistance is around 88 to 90 USD. Stay safe and manage risk as always. As always, this should not be construed as any investment or trading advice. Do stay tuned and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can be kept updated promptly when I release new videos to reflect the changing market conditions.